This is a Great
Alright,
One
what's going on, family?
Productions.
What is going on, YouTube family? I ran into a problem when I bought Omnisphere Power Synth 2, which wasn't a bad problem. I just had to watch a couple of videos and figure out what was the problem. And maybe some of you guys are running into this problem. I'm going to show you all how I fixed it. Now, my MacBook didn't have a lot of space for me to actually load this whole VST up on. So what I did was I bought a external hard drive, 4 terabyte, which I heard on a couple of videos that whenever they load third-party VSTs on the external hard drive, it was pulling up slow. Well, I hadn't had that problem. And what I'll do in the description, I'll leave a link to the one that I bought. If you ain't got this Omnisphere pack, it is amazing, man. All the sounds that come in it. I'm gonna just open up and briefly show you all, all the expansions that you can get, what I'm saying, up on the Spectrasonics. But it came with our Omnisphere 2, the Power Synth. I just ordered the Trillion bass module because I like bass. They got one on here called the RMX Expanded, and I looked up a couple of videos on that, and I went to their website and checked it out. Fire. I also ordered the Keyscape, so definitely I wouldn't have had enough room on my hard drive to actually, download all these VSTs. Also in the pack they got a Sonic extension book that tell you about all the VSTs that they have, exclusive effects, custom controls, deep multi-sampling. They give you information on the Omnisphere VST. You know what I'm saying? So, but check that out, man. If y'all don't have it, and I'm gonna put a link to the company that I got it from in the description, and you also, with this company I got it from, named ZZ Sounds, you all can go in and do a full payment plan if you don't want to just pay for it outright, which is cool too. No interest. That's the good thing about it. But I'm gonna take it up here to my screen. I got a sound up called Helican Sky. It's a sample pack from Native Instruments. Nice, fire. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys hear some of the sounds in it, and then I'm gonna go into where you load your VSTs up in, because a lot of people say they can't find them. So it ain't that hard. Just gotta know exactly where they at, and they all in the plugins. But check out some of these sounds. That's hard right there. That's hard. And that's just in the analog kit, and it's like hella sounds in it, so you guys gotta check that out. But I want you to direct your attention toward the screen right now, and what I will do is, let's go to, I'm gonna leave that Helican Sky, that Absorbat kit in group A. Let's go over to group B. This is where you find your third-party VST plugins at. I went through a couple of videos and I finally found one that was showing it, and this is where you find them. You go into this sound. Make sure you're in sounds. Definitely make sure you're in sounds. Go down to audio units, and there we go, Spectrasonic. Click on that Omnisphere. See how fast mine loaded up, and that's coming from an external hard drive. And you want to see the actual VST, click on the arrow right here, and here it is. Then tap it one time, boom, and there you go. Also, I had a question that was asking me on how can you, shrink the screen and still have, enough room to see Native Instruments Maschine. Well, you come up here to Utility, down arrow, and at the very bottom, as you can see, it says Magnify Window. You just drop it down to 0. So therefore, any of the sounds that you're loading up from your VST, you'll be able to see both. You'll be able to see all the real estate with both of them. But me personally, once I pull me a sound out, I go back and play with it. But check this out. Say I'm gonna do that. Let's go take it up to, it said magnification cannot exceed the size of the monitor. Alright, I can't go too big. can't exceed the size of the monitor. That's something you learn right there. All right, here we go. All right, check this out. You can go through all types. You can go through all categories, types, genre, and it tell you the authors on who made these sounds. So let's go over here to types, and let's scroll. Let me go back to categories. But let's try human voices. And I like to come down and just go random. Let's go with, let's try this first one here. And once you load it up, see it's in the pad. Also, it's a keyboard as well. That's the thing I like about Native Instruments is, you know what I mean, they work sustainably together with their products. Also, another problem. Let me address the problems. Let me just close this out. Let's go to sound 2, which really in Group A you can load up as many sounds. You can load up in Group A you can load up 16 sounds, B 16 all the way to H, and you can have additional sounds if you're gonna go that far with it. But hey, for me it don't take that much unless you're just doing like 1 or 2 sounds in each group. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Contact. When I hooked up my external 4 terabyte hard drive, my computer automatically asked me that I want to back up everything that's on my internal drive. Of course, yes. So when I clicked that and I went back in to play some Contact sounds, let me just go to another group right here so I can give you guys an eyeball on what I'm saying. So here we go. I'm in another group. So I want to go up to Contact, and my sounds wouldn't load up. Let's do this Analog Dreams. Let's just say. So you can hear the sound once you press on your mouse, but I kept getting this error note saying Analog Dreams could not be loaded. And I understand that. So once again, I'm going to scroll through videos, going through forums, and it actually copied everything from my internal drive over to my external drive, and it took the sounds over to my external drive. So if any of you guys looking for some of your Contact sounds, first of all, make sure you run them as a standalone. Go back into Maschine. When you run them as a standalone, go back into the file menu of Maschine. Go into your settings. Go to plugins. Rescan your plugins. Go to your library. Rescan your library. That's after you run your Contact player as a standalone and your Massive as a standalone. Run them as a standalone first, then come back over, and this is what happened to me. So all my sounds got copied over into my external hard drive, and that was the way I found the Contact. I was going bananas at first. I couldn't find it. So once again, go to your plugin, make sure you're on sound, go to audio units, drop down, Native Instruments. So here we go. Here's Contact. Load that up, and look, see how fast that loaded, and that's coming from an external hard drive. And there's my Contact players. There's all my sounds in my Contact. So let me just load one up, let you guys see it works. Let's go with standard. Double click. Individual. Boom. There we go. Same thing. So this just is a quick tutorial type tip on how you find your third-party VSTs. And if you get this Omnisphere 2, like I said, I went through a couple of videos, and a couple of the producers that I was coming across, they were saying that the Omnisphere 2 or any third-party VST that they loaded up on the external drive was loading up slow. But like I said, I don't know what kind of external drive they have. I'll put a link in the description on the one that I got, along with some of the other equipment. And I got a new lens, the 50mm RF lens is what's giving me that clarity right here. So I'm going to put that in the description too in case you guys want that. Or if you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, about the Maschine or the keyboard, the complete control, hey, just holler at me at the bottom, man. Send me a message. I'll get back with you as quick as I can. That'll wrap it up for this tutorial right here. Check out this beat right here. I'm going to let it ride out with this one. Let me go back. And I like these sounds, man, because these sounds are so crisp. But you can pretty much take and do whatever you want to do with them. I like this Helican Sky. Let's go to, let's just check this one out here. Look how crisp them sounds is. They're crisp. It's hard. So when I actually listen to these sounds in here, I know they be done put their type of effects on it. So me, I take and plug them in and try. But once again, any questions you guys got, holler back at your boy and we'll make it happen. Peace.